After North Carolina's 2-point win against the Harvard Crimson in the second round, Tar Heel head coach Roy Williams claimed that in his 27 years, that was the luckiest he ever was in winning a basketball game. On Saturday, he and his team needed no such luck. The North Carolina Tar Heels advanced to the Sweet 16 in the West region with an 87-78 victory over the Arkansas Razorbacks here at the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida. Now, part of the reason why North Carolina had a more comfortable time tonight with the game against the Arkansas Razorbacks is because Arkansas plays at a very fast tempo, something the Tar Heels are very comfortable in playing in. 4 players scored in double figures for the North Carolina Tar Heels, led, of course, by Marcus Paige, the point guard, 22 points in the ball game. North Carolina advancing to its first Sweet 16 since 2012. And after the game, I talked with Marcus Paige, who's about to play in his first Sweet 16, and I asked him, with the uniform that he's wearing, with all the Final Fours and national championships Carolina has won, does he feel excited, satisfied that his Tar Heels are in the Sweet 16 for the first time in 3 years?
Yeah, obviously not content. You know, we're hungry for more, but at the same time, you have to understand that this team, you know, lost in the first weekend 2 years in a row before this, so it feels really good to be able to get over that hump and advance. But we're not done. You know, we want to give, you know, we're assuming it's going to be Wisconsin. We want to give them all they can handle and try to make this even more special run. We're definitely happy.
Was it more comfortable for you and the team to play a team in Arkansas that is a like team? They want to get up and down. Was it more comfortable compared to the game against Harvard, playing that game?
Absolutely. You know, we figure the more possessions that we play, the better chance we have. You know, we want to get the tempo up. They want to get the tempo up. So it was more conducive to our style, whereas a lot of teams try to slow us down, limit possessions, make it ugly. But we like playing at that up-tempo style, and I think it helped us out.
Rick Pitino, the head coach of Louisville, said that some of the higher-seeded teams play with jitters in the first round and then need to get the jitters out. Was that the case here?
I think it was. I think Harvard had a great game plan, and, you know, like I said, they limited possessions and they made some big shots. But, you know, we played a lot better today than we did the other day, and I think that a lot of that is comfort. You know, it took us a while to get going today, but once we did, we were on a pretty good roll.
Sweet 16, you may face Wisconsin. Your sister went to the University of Wisconsin. How's that going to feel if it is Wisconsin?
Yeah, it'll be cool because she's friends with a lot of those guys, and there's a lot of familiarity there. But we're trying to win the game, and we're excited for that challenge.
So Marcus Paige and the Tar Heels awaiting their Sweet 16 opponent. It may be the Wisconsin Badgers. It may be the Oregon Ducks. Now, not everything was good news coming out of this game for the North Carolina Tar Heels. Their big man, starting forward Kennedy Meeks, sprained his knee late in the ball game. He did not return to the game, and you would have to think that his status for the Sweet 16 game in Los Angeles is questionable. Now, for the Arkansas Razorbacks, they end their season at 27-9, a great season for the Razorbacks under Mike Anderson. In this ball game for Arkansas, the Razorbacks were led once again by their high-flying guard, Michael Qualls. He had a double-double, 27 points and 10 rebounds in the contest. Qualls, 47 points combined in the 2 games here in Jacksonville, but the number 5 seed Razorbacks eliminated by the number 4 Tar Heels. They will advance to the Sweet 16 in Los Angeles. Another team that advanced to the Sweet 16, the number 6 seed, the Xavier Musketeers. They advanced to the Sweet 16 in Los Angeles after a 75-67 win over Cinderella, the number 14 seed, the Georgia State Panthers. That was game 1 here on the floor of the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena. So stay tuned to A Lot of Sports Talk and ALotofSportsTalk.com for more coverage of the NCAA Tournament. We also have an interview with Xavier's Miles Davis. He had 17 points and 5 three-pointers in the win for the Musketeers against the Georgia State Panthers. Xavier will take on the Arizona Wildcats in the Sweet 16 in Los Angeles. From the floor of the Jacksonville Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, my name is Adesina Koiki for ALotofSportsTalk.com.